Well, the CSUB men's team is a little less than 24 hours away from their opening game in the WAC tournament. As the team gets ready, 23 ABC Sports Director Stephen Hicks joins us live now from Las Vegas with more on one of the runners' standouts this season. Stephen?
And Brandon, as that program continues to rise, it would be easy to assume that for the players and for the coaches, basketball has just been their life since they could essentially walk. But for one of the leaders on this year's runners team, that wasn't always the case. It's pretty noticeable at the games. With sellout after sellout, you see the CSUB men's basketball team is starting to become something.
It happens a lot. We're like, oh, you're on the men's basketball team.
This year, senior Matt Smith has been a staple to the Runners' regular season title-winning team. Fourth on the team in scoring, third in minutes, and in the locker room, one of its vocal leaders.
Matt Smith is the talker. He's the guy that's the rah-rah guy this year.
While he's starting to get recognized for his success,
I was at the movie theater, and one guy was like, that's Matt Smith.
It still comes as a surprise to him because basketball wasn't even his first sport. Growing up in Jackson, Tennessee, Smith was drawn to football, and the wide receiver didn't play on a basketball team until high school. His athleticism caught the eye of Coach Barnes and was redshirted in 2014.
To come here and have to sit out a whole season after not ever having to do that, that was pretty tough.
But times would get even tougher after a practice just before the start of his junior year.
I blocked the shot. When I came down, I landed on my ankle and dislocated my ankle. And this is October 16th, and the season starts in November, so that was tough.
He would miss the first 7 games before eventually helping the Runners to their first ever big dance. But going into this season, Coach Barnes asked for more.
Matt Smith, for the last 2 years that he's been here, has been a backseat guy. I've been a backup guy. Now he's starting every game, and we're asking him to play 25 to 30 minutes.
After always being a pass-first type of player, he admits that adding a scoring element was a challenge. What any test on the court was put into perspective in December when he added college graduate to his list of accolades.
My brother was a great basketball player, and he was just like 1 semester away from graduating, so I know that kind of made my mom feel a certain way, so me knowing that I could do that, it meant a lot to me.
So while he still may be shocked by all the attention he's getting, Smith has done his part in showing what it takes to build a program. Now this afternoon we learned that Matt and the Runners will take to the court tomorrow night at 6 o'clock against Utah Valley. That is a team that they beat twice in the regular season, but at that home game inside the Accardo Center, the Runners just narrowly escaped. The Wolverines had a 3 to tie it and send to overtime, so it was a very close game. The Runners, that will certainly be fresh in their minds, as well as the fact that the women's team was upset last night by that very same school. Coach Barnes will try and get their minds right going into this big game, again, with a chance to hopefully repeat as title contenders and get back to March Madness. For now, live inside the Orleans, Stephen Hicks, 23 ABC Sports.